Yo, the new kids is back in the building, man. What's going on, man? It's your man T History. Oh man, waited all the way to the next morning again. You know what I'm saying? Late. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. Hopefully, like I said, on tomorrow night I was chilling. Tomorrow night have King of Jersey up here. I had to go to work last night, so we didn't do that. We was gonna have an interview. Then I was just chilling, had a couple of ways and a couple of things going on. So I just came up here the late night, like how it is, how it normally be, just to see if some people's gonna pop out. If not, I'm chilling. I'm falling back, man. But like I said, it be certain B-Lo, B-Lo, come up here. You just right, beat me to it. Cause you tell me to come up here, and then I'm like, then you leave me out here hung to dry. But you didn't tell me this time. But I was just about to. You was right on point because I was just about to use you as an excuse and lie on you. But yeah, B-Lo. Sometimes people tell me, hey, come, do your thing. But I was just chilling, man, and I came out for a little while to see what's going on and see what's popping up here. Then B-Lo is a perfect person to bring up here because I always know and he knows what's going on in the YouTube streets and what's going on and how people feel about certain things that's been going on. Here we go with a few, brother. But it's all good. No doubt I got you out there set that. You know, it is what it is. Then I asked another bro of mine up here, and I understand a lot of people be having certain things going on. It's always something for all of us, you know what I mean? So, again, that's why I like to try to have positive vibes and why I try to come around because a lot of people be going through a lot of shit, such as myself. It's like anything can get you off a track. Any little thing can get the right brother and sister off a track. And then that's why it'd be good that we have conversations and we get to meet up and get to talk and have some audio and have some, saying some mental cardio going on here. And that's what history and the show is about, as usual. Like I said, open panel, anybody could pull up and have a 2 cents on what's going on about anything that, is under the sun for real. You know what I mean? So that's what we do. I, I wait till Albedo come up here, but anybody, like I said, I dropped the link out there already. I do it again. We just chilling. And like I said, I ain't going all the way to the morning. But hopefully, to have a couple conversations, get to a point, and I'll kick what's going on, and I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Like I said, George, another one that pulled up, that's cool. But like I said before, don't be playing the bushes, man. You come show some love, man. Get a like button, show what's up, contribute to the, to the conversation. Like I said, right now, as usual, when it begins, um, well, I said the only thing I was saying is just connections that all of us be having through whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or how to find other people, Facebook, and stuff like that. And just getting yourself being known and other people sharing your video and people just being down with each other. But again, like I said, the last conversation we seen it be separation and people be on trying to do other things, But it is what it is. Again, I think everybody to come out, say the early morning or whatever time it is, just to come and hear it, kick it. You always have your opinion is counts too. Yeah, peace. What's the deal? Another person in the building. Again, don't be shy to it, man. Y'all come around here, like I said, man. People come, not trying to ring you up. Just don't always be in the bushes. Just sometimes have something to say or bring to it. Again, it ain't no particular thing. We get started off as just talking and recognizing what's going on in life, and everything is popping every day. So it's like, say what's going on with yourself at this time. It's always crazy. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We come up here late like this sometimes. And I like to know what's going on and what's been going on. Some people you just letting it run. I'm not gonna just let it run. I don't know what Pilato be doing, man. That's say that's smooth team. He's supposed to always rob me, but he don't always be doing it. But he's supposed to be here. You need to pop out. You got to set it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we get back with sports or what we talk about, it always gonna spring another person and shit. Well, it depends on what Pilato's on. Though. If Pilato's up and he ain't working or not one of those 60-hour joints that we get, then he'll rock. But I know when it usually be this time, he be like, "Oh, you going too late? You going too late?" A lot of people say that, but there still be a lot of people up here at these times, and earlier or later, and all that shit. Just depends on what the mood's like and what the conversation's about. Just like the other night, man, OG Chase came out here out of nowhere. You put it down, man. You out there, Chase. Big up. Come through anytime, man. Anybody be coming through, like I said, they be playing the bushes, and then they be on different shows. Don't be getting coming over here and then acting crazy. Like I said, times like this, a lot of times I do it for a lot of people, for people that ask me to do it and shit. And that's why I like sometimes I come up here and then I can have it, but then don't necessarily want to go to a straight place. And then people be like, but go ahead, set it up, be like this, do this, and then nobody.
Yo,
Yeah,
no,
what's
nothing much.
popping?
Nothing much. Just chilling.
Yeah, man. What type of spectacular things happened today on the YouTube scene? I know you got something.
Nah, not. I mean, I only honestly tell you the truth. I just been on. I only actually been checking out Scheme Team lately. But other than that, I don't really be getting on these.
No,
I've been too busy lately.
yo, the funny thing about him, like, that nigga's funny. I always fuck with Steve. The funny thing is, like, I always see, like with this girl that came over here before talking shit. Like, the funny thing is, like, people got eyes and people see and then people tell. So it's like when people will fuck with him, like he's funny. Like I never like got on him like fucking with Gotti or whatever. I never. Just he's a funny nigga. But the thing about it, I would just say is just like I see motherfuckers play those games. That's just the thing that kills me with no type of covering it up. Like motherfuckers will be over there. There's people that talk bad shit to him, but there's motherfuckers that just play everybody's, and that's when it be crazy. Like when people be in those chat like in people's rooms and they'll say certain stuff and then they run around and then they just be for everybody. They just start up
Yeah, nah.
shit.
Scheme.
But
From what I noticed, I think Scheme has the most trolls that go in there just to mess with him. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
it bothers him. It doesn't. It bothers him. And it don't bother. Like he tells you "fuck you" and he don't care anyways.
Yeah,
You already
he'll
know what he's
interact with them. He won't just block them. He'll interact with them. That's what makes it funny. But
Yeah, but I just like I said, I don't see it because I see a lot of. I mean, I can say I'm not saying what I don't see, but I see a lot of people like just do the just damage control where people will say shit, run somewhere else, and be like, yeah, you saying the hot shit, and then I see them somewhere else, and then it's like, then they with the positive people, then they're with the negative people. Like,
it,
how can
no,
you be a
see,
part of all of the?
I seen that before. Like so, somebody would. jumping schemes chat, right? And the only reason I brought, I don't mean to talk about the brother, but you didn't ask me like what's been going on, and I just brought him up because that's the only guy I've been actually watching lately. But
What up, Jamie? How you doing, babe?
so just in like using him for example, like I'll see a troll. I guess you'd call him a troll, but they're in his chat. Then they ask him a question about somebody that he doesn't like, right? Then he speaks on a guy. Then that same troll will jump into like that same guy's chat and tell him, "Oh, Scheme talking about you." Then they'll go back
Yeah.
and forth and they'll try to cause drama. They're crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That everybody, but I be saying before, everybody wants attention. Everybody wants a part of this, and I can kind of get it because that's
yeah.
what type of thing this is. But it be sucker shit. It didn't like with certain people you need to be sleeping. But then it be certain people like myself, like when I can understand it, and that's what I'm saying. When somebody will get an excuse like, "Oh, like just start talking about me or talking about certain people," like you should know when this shit's reckless. Like when certain things happen, it's just like certain people be like, "Word, all right, I'm gonna talk about the motherfucker because the motherfucker talk about me." Knowing that it be trolls or it be fake, so many different people, and then the motherfuckers just don't care. They're just gonna be like, "All right, since this troll's here saying that, that's the person." It's like, come on,
Oh no,
like
you know what I hate? You know what I stand is when like so two guys start fighting, right? And then because they're childish, right? So these two content creators they start fighting, and then after they start blaming the trolls the reason they was fighting. Because to me there's two sides to each coin. Like you get the one, you get the guys like how we said, like they go in there to stir stuff up. But then there's some guys who they just base their whole thing off drama, right? Like the exact opposite from what you do. Some content creators they just base their whole channel off making drama with other content creators to bring in the views, right? And their go-to excuse is always, "Oh, the trolls got us fighting." Yeah, they use that as like on way out.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's just terribly weak. That's the only thing. But I mean, I guess sometimes, like I said, everybody involved know better, and then it's just like they don't just care. Because, like I said, I've been a part, like not really doing so, but I've been in places, and I know that the entertainment value of that shit but sometimes I watch it and sometimes seeing it just be so corny, it be so immature when
yeah,
certain people going on. And then especially when you see you 2 weeks later and then y'all are cool or
yeah,
that's what just makes it because even in WWE and wrestling, it's like it wouldn't be no month later. They would give us 6 months down the line and then you throw some bullshit and then okay, that's the reason why it would be some other bullshit, and then that's the reason why they're tag team partners with each other. Not
yeah.
just like you said, blame it on the troll, and now we're friends again, and like, and then you turn around and then you're arguing again. Like, when is somebody supposed to believe?
Blame it on the troll is like blame it on the liquor. You know what I mean? It's just an excuse.
Right.
But hey, anyway, you know what I did see today for the first time?
Okay, Jamie, thank you.
I came across a video, right? That somebody uploaded. I don't know whose channel or what. It doesn't really matter. But I seen a video of Flip and Queen's Flip. The guy Queen's Flip flipped the script or whatever, right? So him and Gotti was talking with each other, and like the guy Queen's Flip was saying like how Gotti would pull up to his old house, but Flip would move out. But that got the guy Queen's Flip so mad that he actually went to Gotti's neighborhood and was like had to have been
Hold on.
talked down. You heard about that?
Hold on. I was up there with Queen Flip King. My fault. This is why I do not like what having this damn thing. Because this shit, it's just gonna make you listen to it. Like, come on,
What happened?
not that fucking bullshit Beagle shit. But no, yeah, I was up there. But what part of it you didn't like, or you were
No,
saying
I'm not
because I
saying I didn't like. I just saying it's the first time I seen it, and like Flip was saying like how his man Bino or whoever that is. I don't know the guy, but
Oh,
his
yeah, yeah,
Bino had to talk him out from pretty much like Body and Gotti. You know what I mean?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my goodness, I was laughing.
I mean, the dope. Damn, why I sound like that? The dope part about it was when the shit when it happened, because I was up there. If you watched all of, or you probably didn't, 'cause you would have known that I was on that show. I give it to Queen's Flip because he did, you know what I'm saying. But the dude bottle, like you said, I guess I know what you're saying. As far as the killing part, whatever.
Nah,
But
I kind of I over exaggerated that part, but in so many words, you know what I mean. What you was, I mean, anytime you go for do somebody harm, could end up on body. So I kind of was blowing smoke at that point. I'm not saying Flip said that, but anytime two men meeting up, that can happen. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's why the Flip came up there. He cleaned it up, and he basically, like I said to me, I thought that it was good. I'm surprised that they still, but I know how Gotti is. Still, Gotti's not slipping. But I thought it was good. I told, like I said, I was on that show. I told Flip that most of the people that kind of watch or fuck with Gotti, because I know, like I fuck with Gotti long enough. I know all Gotti's antics and the shit that Gotti what he does. So I just told Flip like, yo, everybody over here that fuck with God and fuck with you, like it ain't nothing. Niggas just listen to Gotti and just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was wrong because that's what Gotti was telling them that it was wrong. You shouldn't have did that and blah blah blah. And I just told Flip that it was cool that he came where he's at and his platform to come to Gotti's show and show love and listen and
Oh
be up
shit!
there
It
with
was on.
all
It
that
was
shit.
on one of Gotti's lives.
Yeah, he
Okay,
came up
like
there.
I
We was
said, like how some people screen record shit, so they'll watch it, but screen record it and they'll put it out on their own channel. That's how I
yeah,
see. That's how I seen it today. So I didn't even. It was only like a short couple minute clip actually. So
yeah,
I
because I
guess
was up there and
yeah,
I did the same shit. I screen recorded and then I just left it alone. I started to put on my chin. I was like, I don't even because I was up there. I was up there the
yeah.
whole time because I mean I talked to the nigga. Even there was arguments because even when he said something, Roski tried to start some shit over the fact once Flip had left. And I had to tell Ross like chill, and then he came back, and I was the
No,
same shit. And then
nah,
Flip was like, there was niggas just trying to cut me off, and he was telling them niggas like, nah, let him go because I like him. I like him. Like you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to stay up there because of who I am, just how I normally do to stop that bullshit. So he
yeah.
wanted me up there, and I was just telling him like, look. Like that shit and explain to Roski where it was bullshit. But because after they pieced it up, then Roski like try to make it something else. Like, boy,
Well,
don't
I
let
mean,
them.
boy chasing clout. I mean, I don't like start nothing, but that's boy. You know what I mean? That's what he do.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
heard. I mean, you know what else I heard?
what's that?
So what else I heard is I heard boy that we're talking about right now, right? Gotti's
I'm
man,
not.
Gotti's man. So he was collecting. He was asking for donations for Wildcats bail. I heard he got like 1,800 right all together, like asking for donations for Wildcats bail. Now, boy, he's nowhere to be found. He ain't answering his call. He ain't answering his phone. Nothing.
That's funny. I don't know that to be true, but I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know that.
I heard it. But I'm hearing it, and it's not on the internet. You cannot find this on YouTube. I'm hearing this from from Cat's main man that handling like everything. You know what I
No,
mean?
I know, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
who you told me because that's the same scenario. Damn, why is this shit bad like that? Because that's the same thing. Because I had did one with him,
I
and I
wouldn't
had
even mention it unless it was coming from somebody who valid like would actually know what's going on in the loop. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, like you said, if that's the that would be tough because I know exactly because you. I mean, you know, obviously, like me, I pick up on every, everything. You pretty
Yeah.
much are. I ain't gonna give it to them, but you already said what you're talking about to me already.
Yeah.
So, and I already know because of the situation I had to deal with him. So, because I had him up here one time, I think twice. No, I had him up here. I had Wildcat one time since you was up here. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know what was going on. It was just too much other stuff.
Yeah, now Wildcat always been mess with you. I guess you was kind of in like one funny position because you cool with Wildcat and CK, and then they was going back and forth, and I kind of seen how you kind of didn't want to get involved in being in the yeah. And plus, that's not your personality anyway. And I always thought so. Right off the jump, I already knew what kind of a guy you was. You was cool. You know what I mean? You know, try to involve yourself in drama
Yeah,
just
you
for
know,
just to get known. You know, and
because like I
I
always
always didn't
told
appreciate
people,
that.
it's still on Death of the Cloud Chasers shit. I told people a long time ago when it first happened, those people was they was dudes and they was men. You don't go in there dealing with two people who have a real personal problem that know somebody and go assuming and take sides and you don't know what the fuck's happening because when
Yeah,
they rectify their situation, then it has you talking shit about the other brother.
yeah,
Like I said before, you didn't heard me say this analogy that I told these people for a long time now. That's you having the best friend of a brother that has a brother. You go
yeah,
sticking your nose in there, them brothers is going to jump you and fuck
yeah,
you up.
yeah, yeah. And you
You
gonna get
mind your
blamed. Yeah,
business.
yeah, exactly.
And that's what when Definitely Concerts had a show when they first started getting to so that's what it was about. That's what even led into some other shit about you were saying, even with the lady and then like uh other shit that just wasn't even supposed to happen because it was more of like you said,
Bro,
it's not
I
supposed
like
to be CK's man, and it was like I fuck with both of them dudes. But like
nah, yeah,
before
that
Wildcat got
lady.
on YouTube, I
Yeah,
was fucking with Wildcat even more because Wildcat was on Instagram trying to come up, and I used to be over there just as much as the dude with the information, and you know I know who you talking about, and most people would know. And that person, we was like some of the first people. He got a lot of people out here and a lot of people from upstate Massachusetts that fuck with him.
yeah.
And so like I fuck with him before I even heard of this lady, even before I started fucking with CK. So yeah, I just mind my fucking business and that's
Yeah,
shit.
but I don't want see this is I don't want to because I cool with the guy with no it's a different guy I'm talking about but I kind of cool with this guy. I know you kind of cool with him too, so I don't really like bring him up too much. But bro, that lady, that lady you talking about, right? CK's lady, and I know that's not his lady, but that's what she kind of known for. What's her name? Miss Playful. Bro, I seen her straight violate somebody on Bossly stuff. I don't like get too much into it. You probably know what I'm talking about. That's why, but I don't like get too much into it because they're showing smut on somebody's name that we kind of cool with. And I don't like open up on can of worms, spreading that rumor if somebody else never hear. But bro, that lady just go in and violate people. It's crazy.
Right.
You should have heard the shit she was saying about somebody.
Oh no, I pretty much would know
Yeah,
that
you
type
know
shit.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
for
about,
him,
bro.
man.
That
Give me the thumbs up, and it's an open panel. I see a couple of y'all that pulled up, man. You know how we do. If it's any of my, where's my brother Bean at? I need my brother Bean up here. But it's an open panel with me and Beto, man. We just talking, seeing what's going on for a few. But yeah, that's how it always be, and I think that's just disrespectful because I know you're talking about something the heavy situation, and I just didn't like that. That's why, like, I be trying to chill and be looking at how this thing works because I never came from like again. I don't try to like you said, like I don't try to make it any bigger than what I am, but I don't. I just don't come from. I'm not like these people,
yeah,
and
you don't try to come
you
up by
know.
putting somebody
I
down.
don't like you talk about what you're talking about, bro, and you throw like that shit like right now. Like, how do you play games like that? You put somebody on a pedestal of doing some shit, taking something, not a soda, not a bag of chips. You expose somebody of taking something, and then you just let it die. 3 weeks later, it's just dead. It's like
Hey,
you
no,
just
yeah,
went out there.
hey, you know
You
what?
just did that for a fucking show.
No,
Like,
honestly, yeah, the thing seemed like one big clout move. Like after the fact, at the beginning, you kind of, if you're gonna be fair, at the beginning, you gotta see how the thing play out, right? But if you watch how the thing play out and how that thing just went to the back burner, it almost they seem if brother did that just for views. You know what I mean?
right, that's what I'm saying, nigga. How else? What else could it be? And like, why you not doing that? Why you not okay? If you're confident enough to come up here and do this shit on fucking TV, why the fuck you're not just going to the police station? Why the fuck you're doing it to this type of audience instead of going to the fucking police station?
Yeah. So
The
that's
fuck
why I mean,
out of here.
yeah, that's why
Like them
I don't.
niggas, and then you run around here, you gangster, you're real. Like I'm not even touching. Like that's how I leave that because that's not my. Like you said, that's not my thing. That's what people do. That's what they want to do, and I'm not. And they don't touch me because they don't look. I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't fuck with me because they, for one, they know that I'm not like what they be doing, and I might be something like what they be talking about that they are. I could possibly be like what the truth is, and then like I don't do what they do, so I'm not worried. You ain't gonna come upon me. You'll be wasting your time talking about TSG. You're not gonna blow up. It's not gonna sell units. So most of the time they're not gonna fuck with me. That's not what I'm trying to do neither. But like, come on, like, where's your principle? You're gonna try to like do some shit like that and then let it like you're not putting your foot down and like continuously like that's some shit that you need to keep marching on.
Fact. You gotta,
Everybody in the
you
internet
gotta.
doesn't buy that, so then y'all just get out of way. Like y'all just now you don't care about it because the internet didn't eat it up and it didn't destroy him.
Yeah, like the thing never go viral, so you either dropping it or you just dropping your lie. You know what I mean? Because I'm not even trying to come across like I even saying what he was saying was truthful. I'm not even I'm not even in the moment to even judge something like that. What I'm saying is
You
like
know what you said. That lady
it's
tried to make
crazy.
it true, just saying you dirty, nasty. Like the lady tried to make it true. He
Yeah,
got mad when they first set him up and tried to get him to start talking. Like, oh nigga, he got mad because the first time the bitch wasn't talking. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're getting mad because she don't know what to say on what y'all set up, nigga. Like, why you getting mad at him?
yeah, yeah,
And the nigga was really mad. Like, oh, don't act like y'all getting mad because she wasn't asking or saying the shit that you would have said because you know how to play these games. And she don't
yeah,
know how to play them on your level. So you
yeah,
gonna get mad at this nigga for not being able to verbally talk the way that you can talk.
yeah. Nah, I feel you totally. Yeah,
If you watch this shit, the nigga was mad.
yeah,
Like, what are you mad at him for? Like, you was there and you know that she got violated. What are you mad about, nigga? Like, you was there, you know that that happened for a fact, nigga. Why do
yeah.
you fuck with that man if you knew that that's like that? Why do you be? Well, why was you fucking with him up until that moment if you knew that that's how he get that? Like, these niggas is crazy, bro. In the time before she went to these niggas to say that I'm the weirdo.
Yeah,
Oh, niggas don't want to fuck with you because you're weird. Yeah, I am weird because y'all are fucking aliens. Yeah, I
yeah,
am weird. Yeah, I bet I am weird.
yeah. I mean,
Look at everything that bitch talk about, Bilo. You sit up there, even I ain't gonna my uncle black at like you. All of them niggas is pedophile, rapo, jailhouse niggas, bitch, bitch. Like everything that you protected, you the first time when he came home, the nigga with the show, it was a possibility because of choking up a bitch. You put money, you was trying your best to say to protect this everything over there that you protect with some niggas just questionable homo like everything over there is questionable.
nah, that's a fact. Yeah,
So how can you call every time you argue, you call the black woman jiggable, all this shit, everything you talk about over there is questionable. Then you're behind went and called somebody dirty, filthy, motherfucking rapist, and like nigga, you was behind killer cat. Like, come on. Like,
Nah, you know what else is more crazy is like most of the people she violate to the fullest. She used to rock with. You know what I mean? That's the weird part.
right, right, yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then all of them the same people. Like you say, all of the people. I got some too for same thing she said when we had our issues. Same thing, shit. Same thing about me and Steve. Same type of shit. Like, then it's a lie about me. Like, you can't do with me because you ain't do nothing for me. Like, I just leave that shit alone. I'm not gonna keep. But that's just funny to me. Like how people just do. It's just when people be on top or feel like they're on top, and they ain't never been on top. It's just what they think. And I just the first thing is like if you ever peep that like you have obviously if you ever look in that thing you see the people that be down for that shit niggas would be on that motherfuckers comments like them niggas is so much bitch ass niggas but I understand it because niggas don't know how to get it out the mud or go through hard work or do what they gotta do no matter what it is in life and niggas want shortcuts so a lot of motherfuckers know about that person and know the lookout and shit like that. So niggas go and sugarcoat shit, kiss ass, and hope that they could get a favor or could get that love that people before have gotten, or even more. So motherfuckers go run there. You right, bitch. Yo, you killed me. That, but as recently, I have seen that it's a lot of weirdos and a lot of motherfuckers that's fucked up mentally. So some of the shit that the damn nut be talking about got some truth about it. But when it come to me, and it's also people like me, the bitch just says things that you're not like. You're alive whenever you want to. I mean, I guess anybody, well, not
Yeah,
anybody, because I'm not gonna lie on you just to prove my point. I ain't gonna. It's like I got a bitch nigga out here now. Like I'm not gonna like say things about you just a lie just to try to prove because we got issues. You see what I'm saying? That's something that I don't come from it. I'm not gonna
Uh,
do that.
yeah. It honestly, like I guess like I seen like some people take it like it's like a art of warfare, like battling verbally. I don't know. I mean, when you're from like the 80s and 90s, like that's not
Right.
warfare. That's called gossiping. Women do that.
Yeah, you're just a bitch. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
sugarcoat. You're just a bitch. You know how
yeah.
to say it for
Exactly.
real. You're the damn bitches. Yeah. Led by a bitch, just like what this new team is doing. You're led by a bitch. You're letting a bitch. You're letting the pit bull that's a female. You're letting the bitch do all the talking. That ain't how niggas move. Not from where we come from. If you experienced the 80s and 90s, thank you for leading me into that shit. Bitch. The word is bitch. Don't you see how that bitch use that word every other third word?
I feel you. I feel you.
How ironic. Bitch. Cause the motherfuckers that them bitches be running with is bitch. That's
Yeah.
your motherfucking answer right there. A bunch of bitch ass niggas running behind a fucking bitch ass pit bull. Really?
It's crazy. The other thing get me too is like so like me. I watch some guys, right? So I watch some guys. I mess with some guys who
Them
like
guys. Go ahead.
like content creators where it's they entertaining. You know what I mean? Like they make me laugh. I like the content. But you get some of these guys in these chats, it's almost like they become fans of the content creator
No,
and
I'm right.
start they start taking up the guy's battle and start going into the other
Right,
people's
right, right,
chat,
right, right.
start attacking them. It's just weird, bro. I don't know what kind of energy these guys on, but it's just some weirdo shit.
Right, like it's they automatic duty to do that. Like, yo, this dude is awesome. So now I gotta go over there, and if I hear them talking about TX, what up? I hear them talking about Blase Blah. I got to do something about
No,
that.
and the crazy
That's my
part
man.
was like
That's my man. I
the
better
crazy the
protect him.
crazy part is like the way I was raised from my dad is like if you ever come across as a man fan, that's shame. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's just crazy that these guys have no qualms about let it be known that they're rocking with this guy as like this soldier. It's just crazy.
Right, right. Now I definitely get you. Like you got an internet boyfriend, you got an internet crack. Like it's so tough.
Yeah,
Like
like you
like
got
like
a
I said,
crush on this guy almost.
yeah, basically.
It's crazy.
Like I said, don't anybody that like, cause that's why I said you know long as you know me up here. Like I say before, I don't put no male niggas like I like this. So I don't put nobody. Uh, to give me anything they time. Like I don't call I try I still have a hard time, and this is one of the hardest things. Like I don't call you no follower of my I don't know how to call you no fan, no follower, nothing. I just now just thought about it earlier too, like a supporter. But I think that that's not good enough because I like to change words and make it spicy, make it right. But like I would even feel funny if I start seeing like niggas jumping out the window for me on some other shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I threw out something completely wrong or something stupid and I start seeing niggas like really on it like that, I just look at that person funny as hell, like nigga, like nah, that was some bullshit, my
And you
nigga.
know what? If anybody tries to call me on my shit because they seen me in other chats going at people, just no fun fact that I never liked that guy already, and that's the reason I even got into it. You know what I mean? In a sense where if I don't like you, and then this guy start beefing with you, I already been going at you. You know what I mean? So that's the only way
Right,
that can play out.
right. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, at the same time, up here, it's just that's what I was telling Def the other night. But after you left or whatever, it's just like I just don't like the fact that like these motherfuckers try to make teams and like just try to make a cult. Like y'all understand you trying to make this a cult situation, trying to make this like gang banging like on wax, bro. That's the thing. Like, I mean, that is something because it's egotistical. Like, I get it in that sense. I just don't really work like that. But of course, again, I would want 200 people in here at a certain time, like moving further
Bro, you
down the
you just
down the
hit it
line.
on the
But
head.
I don't want that being because that 200 is gonna be the 70 in there is for the fuck shit that you're talking about. It's gonna be people every day that's in there defending some nigga who doesn't like me or just trying to lie me in their best type of ways and don't give a fuck what I'm talking about,
Hey,
but just in there.
nah, to me, you just hit it on the head. It's where so remember before you had gangs, right? Then all of a sudden I noticed, and I might be wrong, but I kind of noticed like they started clicking up as gangs in the rap industry, right? You get like the Woos and the Chos. I might be wrong. Maybe they're gangs from before rap or whatever, but it seemed like they didn't click up, right? So now you get like rap gangs. YouTube gangs coming in soon. I mean, it's crazy. Next thing
Right,
you're gonna
bro.
have
And
gangs.
And the thing is, I told dudes this, like with Devil Culture to tell them, like we trendsetters. I told niggas, like I don't get no credit. I don't care about it. But like niggas know that WWE, WWF shit. I'm the first one to put that on display, and niggas wrong with that, and they know it.
Yeah,
And
you're the first one I
it's
heard
the
that from
same
with that narrative.
shit, bro. Not even that. I told niggas first it was the crack game, then it was the rap game, and now it's YouTube.
Yeah.
All intertwined is everything that you just said in what I just told you. Now you got like what you said that y'all are bringing the mess of the crack era, the rap game to YouTube,
In fact,
which
you did say that narrative a while ago.
right, I'm not gonna come off it because I invented it and somebody's gonna steal it or someone already didn't rock. Like niggas be listening, bro, because that's all that it is. Because like why are you getting up? You supposed to be a content creator and you supposed to kick what you want to do, and then all of a sudden our team is this and we're this and this that. Why isn't it just you kicking your ballistics and you doing what you're talking about and blah blah blah? Now I understand you want the people that support of you to feel special, but you don't have to make them feel special by telling them that they're gang members of yours.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Honestly, if you was on sellout, you could try to capitalize off it, right? In the sense where like I seen where this thing going, and because I have the vision to see where it's going, I'm gonna jump on a train first, right? But but that's just not the way we move. We not sellout type dudes. You know what I mean?
What? I just, what I'm saying, like I said, everybody's opinion, everybody can feel because, like I said, the same thing you said. I don't have them problems, like I said, with like a ski or whatever, because what you said, like I can go fuck what they do when I feel like it. I know the niggas gonna make me laugh at some point. No matter like certain people, then there's certain people I'm not gonna fuck with just because, just like how niggas not gonna fuck with me. I treat people how I be treated. Certain niggas because they're not gonna do it. Just their hate won't let them do it. I don't do it. Like and I'm probably could be sometimes worse, but I do still fuck around and dabble because the way that this shit set up, did like you need to listen and pay attention to what niggas be on or niggas that talk about you and shit like that. But like I ain't like other niggas. I ain't gonna just hate on people or be like, oh, like now this nigga got two, three, he got 10 people in there, he got da 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 da. Or niggas be like, everybody, all the channels trash or da 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 da. Because we all see it like what Cloud was saying last night, or everybody be seeing. It's times, it's the way that the temperature, how everything be going. Because you have niggas with 60,000, 50,000, and them niggas be hitting, and then they have times when there's only 50 people in there. If a nigga got 60,000, that's equivalent to when I got 15, 20. If I got 1,000 and I got 20 people, but then you got 50,000 and you got 30 people in there, like you got 11 more than me with
Yeah.
25,000 more people. You got 45 more than me with 50 more thousand people. So what are we really talking about? And like I was telling somebody while I was on the phone, so like why? That's why this sector that I wish that I wasn't in, it is what it is though. It's like it kills me that niggas be talking about content and feeling all great about themselves. Niggas do be getting they 1K videos on and shit like that. But there's people that don't go through what we go through and talk about each other and hang tie each other and drive off in the 4150 and drag a nigga through the city.
Yeah.
And they got fucking 80,000 and every video is 20K plus and you don't even know them niggas. You don't even hear them niggas. They make a couple of videos, get their bread, and be out. You got a nigga with 4,000 motherfucking subscribers and 600 view videos talking like they're fucking James Brown.
That's a fact. Yeah, some guys' content
What?
is
And
saying,
talking about nothing. So I don't know when you two niggas go tell a friend, tell a friend. I don't know why the fuck you don't be around here because I can understand how entertaining did fuck shit do for y'all and a nigga telling you how one day they was friends and next thing they're not friends. They're both telling you that they're cobras and snakes and y'all love that shit. I get it, but really,
yeah, it's getting crazy.
what is it ever teaching you? Don't trust the snake. Don't be with a fuck nigga. Don't trust the YouTuber, period. Like what? What is it doing for you? Ever. You come over here, joke, get the same shit, and then it's times when niggas is telling you about certain shit, bro. Your heritage and what it is to just be yourself and don't be afraid to be your motherfucking self. Don't be a follower all your life.
Nah, yeah, that's what it's all about. Just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand too. I stay in somebody's chat, right? And then you get like hater trolls. They come in and say, "Oh, you guys, how you guys follow this guy? Like, look at him, he
Right.
dirty." Like they acting
That
like I
shit.
trying to date the guy or something. Like
Right.
these guys, they
Boy,
make
you
no
know.
sense to me.
I seen that earlier on somebody that I fuck with say that earlier tonight about somebody powerful. That shit kills me, bro.
Nah, the
Like,
crazy
I
part is
get
too,
that
like
shit, but that shit
I'm
is so. Go ahead, bro, because I need to do something. Go ahead,
no.
say it,
The
bro.
crazy
Go ahead.
part is some of these guys they think like, oh, that we supposed to mess with them because we feeling their style. Like, bro, that's not. We don't feel other man's styles. You know what I mean? I only feel him a woman's style. Other than that, I chill with you because it's like, bro, now you know, bro, I can talk with the guy. He cool. You know what I mean? Like he keep it real at least. Like I ain't gonna be listening to you and follow you because the way you dress and the way you talk. That's gay tendencies, if you ask me. Nothing wrong with gays, but I'm not one. You know what I mean? So why would I be moving that way? Just to clear it up.
I'll give you a second out to leak. That's definitely hit on because, bro, at no point, like you said, like, I'm gonna sit up there and be like, yo, I'm over here fucking with this nigga. You should see his gold chains.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah, yeah.
you should see his jeans. You should see his gold chains. No, 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 this and that. Now, I mean, now, no, we admit, like,
Okay, you know what? I know you messed with the guy, so I'm gonna keep this short, right? That's and I'm not hating. I'm not gonna speak bad on the guy. Just saying. The reason why I could never get in tune with CK is like I cannot when you talking and you showing your jeans and your jackets and stuff like that. That's not something that entice me. You know what I mean? I just find it crazy.
I wouldn't want him to get killed, but I mean, you talk about him all you want. And don't nobody endorse me or do anything extra for me, bro. But I
Nah,
feel
you know
you.
what I mean. I don't want to start no shit. I just saying like
Nah, but this shit doesn't even bother me because, like I said, I don't, we alright, but you don't see that nigga ever saying nothing. Like I said, starting to treat motherfuckers like people
no,
treat
I
me.
see, and you know maybe I'm judging CK off the trolls, right? But then like those same guys in his chat would come in Wildcats chat and say like, bro, like they'll be saying stuff like, oh, you don't even get clothes like CK. Like the thing, I trip out like, bro, that's that
But
that's
you know that's bullshit too.
crazy.
That's bullshit. Elementary game, and that's bullshit too. But I get you. But again, you're right about it at the same time. I would never be like that. If we give information. I mean, for the most part, when I always fought with CK, I fought with him because like before he gets caught up, he always usually drops some type of jewels or say good stuff. But and then like some of the shit be him joking. He might show you the polo shit, whatever. But I'm not gonna keep. Like I said, it's not my duty to protect him. He's a grown ass man. He's older than me, but I get what you say. You saying, especially off of what we was just talking about. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I can understand anybody say that, but that's not what it is. And but it always shows again where people mind frame is and what people are looking for, and the difference of maybe what we're talking about and maybe why people don't fuck with me. But I'm not gonna change the way like certain things I could do for the entertainment value because I understand this has to have an entertainment value, but it does. Like when I be having interviews or certain times, I be joking, I make shit, I make y'all laugh, I make people laugh when people in here and we'll be on the panel and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna not be me or change me to get views or do anything that's not me. All that shit, like you said, all that dirty shit, all that other crazy shit. Of course, you don't want nobody filthy or you're listening to somebody, but a lot of that shit really doesn't have nothing to do with anything. You didn't come in here because again, like a song, it's like you sit up there, you talk what you talk, and then that's where he get fucked with, like he's saying what he says, and people could take it as nods or whatever, but then you fuck around. Oh, you got that jewelry on. That's fake jewelry. Oh, you look, and he's out there looking. Oh, all you got is hats. All you got it. So it's always the point is like anything else. It's always gonna be something. As a nigga, it's always gonna be something the niggas is gonna get at. regardless of who you are, they're gonna find something to fucking talk about. But you're right. The corniest shit for men to be
And
in a
honestly,
situation to
like,
be like, "Oh, you an ugly fat nigga." Like, bro, I
but
should be to you. Like, why do you care about that? Would you? Would at some point, if I
every
was,
man should look ugly to you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not in a
exactly.
sense that you
That's how I
teasing
look
them.
at it.
You
I'm
like
glad that I'm
you're
ugly
not
and fat
looking at
too.
dudes like, oh nah, that guy good looking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, but you know what? Talking about what you touched on, most of the people who say that kind of stuff, right, and point out like, oh, you know more this, you know more that. The reason they're doing that is because they know more this, they know more that. You know what I mean? Because honestly, if they had that, they wouldn't even be thinking about that. That wouldn't be on their mind. You know what I
Right.
mean? You worry about things you don't have. So they
Mm-hmm.
like to project that on you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying you in general, you know what I mean?
No, I
Just
know what you're
whoever
saying.
they do that to. Yeah.
Right. No, I get it. I always understand you're not throwing it on. Yeah, that's why I tell people the same thing. Exactly. Like I don't bother, like you said, and then it is gonna turn me a certain way. Like you said, whether it's like showing off, you chilling, I was like, oh, what is that about? Why you gonna do that? That's why like somebody I think in rec, I was gonna get on to you. I was gonna ask you before you was talking about shit, like how do you feel if you seen any of the DMX interview? And somebody, this lady had commented because she had seen it, not the interview, but it's like Wake funeral yesterday, and it was kind of all over the place. It was good points and it was bad points. Did you see any of it?
No, no, I did none of it. Oh well,
Okay.
I seen like Jada Kiss and then Swiss Beats talk, but that's about it.
Oh,
Hey T, you know what? I'm gonna have to jump down, little. I gotta take care of something with my son.
all right.
All right,
I'll
man.
probably hold it for a second and see how long it
I'll
goes.
jump back up if you're still on. All right.
We'll see because I ran out of energy. I was trying to get on that, but I will get on that just to put it on. It's like somebody had stepped up and was saying about on DMX's funeral. And then I was kind of feeling it, kind of was uncomfortable yesterday too when when Wah was up there for Rough Riders and he was talking about extending to the family and stuff like that, which kind of seems dope. But it was like the whole scenario and stuff. That was something that's after. And that's what I kind of seen artists like he, you know what I'm saying? That shit was about X and his funeral. And then everybody's different. You don't have to mourn, you don't have to cry, you don't have to go all super emotional. But I just don't think that the time was right. I just like a lot of people don't understand is like sometimes even an apology, like that shit was just like more all about him than it was about X. You know what I'm saying? The people had things to say, and it was like his thing wasn't too much about anything that X had done or anything about his legacy, except for him just talking about himself and basically saying that X was a part of it. But he really, what I'm saying, just bigged himself up more than anything else. And again, these are the type of things, and you know what I'm saying, and he's even older than me, but these are the things that kind of happen in this world and this time and this age that we live in these days, man, where people, even in mourning, even in death, people just don't get it. People just drop the ball, and people just say and do things and always be reflective of themselves. Nobody know how to appreciate their friends. Nobody know how to appreciate certain times and stuff like that. Or even if they do, it's still a me party. It's still about remember the time I was this, so I brought it to you like this. And you know, that was kind of tough in a situation like yesterday. But like I said, that's another reason why I had opened this up to see if somebody else was going to talk about that because that shit was tough. We all have our opinions, nothing is facts because, like I said, regardless of what he did deal with him, he did help. You know what I'm saying? Help DMX get that record deal. So I don't think it's no problem. I just think that at the end of the day, he just had a situation and took advantage of it and made it about him and what they was doing and moving further more than he made it about X. And in a situation like that, I just think that's foul. try to take advantage of somebody's time to shine like that. And a lot of people out here these days, they do shit like that. They take time to see somebody else shine and feel a certain type of way, and then they jump on top of it. And I just think that that's a lot of reasons why we go through a lot of shit that we go through. It's like people get through, people do certain things, and people want to take other people's shine. And that's just completely wrong. Even if you're winning, you got certain things, you still gotta respect boundaries. You still gotta respect the person. Because I say like this in that scenario, that was just to be if it was you and it was me. And just because I'm rich, that gets to me that I see you and I take you inside the chicken and waffle spot. I can make you order or make you eat what I want you to eat. And at the same time, I'm just smacking your head and calling you little nephew and all this shit. And it's supposed to be cool. And that's not necessarily cool. One part of you might be as a little nigga who never had nothing to appreciate it, but another part is you as a man is like, why are you touching on me like that? Why are you feeling this way about me? So it's always a lot of deep stuff. This, what I'm saying, come out simplicity, and we as a black folk always act like we don't do shit to hurt ourselves. It's just the people. Gotta start coming up off that. It's definitely the truth that they are, but at the same time, to carry on like that all the time, it's not good. And also, like I would say, the other people said about that situation, I seen it was dope. As I have to give my dopest shout out to like one of the dopest young ladies from the hood, to his wife, to Shashira Simmons. Oh my goodness, the display of black ladyhood. Oh my goodness. Definitely only any brother, any nigga from the hood could only imagine to have a wife like to share, like, just, what I'm saying, you being young and you smoking and you getting high, and your young teenage girlfriend holds you down, and you blow up and she holds you down, and you fucking up and you getting high, she holds you down, and then you have multiple children and she holds you down, but she walks away. But even when you pass away, she let the world know that you was that nigga. Ain't too many black men gonna get to walk off this earth with that type of shit. And again, she looked very good, and that shit was dope that she put down for a black woman to do for a black man. Shit was dope. A lot of chicken heads, a lot of little roosters out here in the world need to see what she did for her husband, her late ex-husband. That shit was dope. To share Simmons. And hopefully somebody be out there, somebody hold it down for my man Black Rob. Black Rob, rest in peace. The same way, man. Hopefully, what I'm saying, somebody comes through, some sister, cousin, a nice lady, somebody could step up and give him a eulogy or give him just something dope. Just besides, what I'm saying, whoa, besides, what I'm saying, the stories that was on his records, and show him like how dope he was besides being an MC, and what he went through and what he was before he passed. Seeming to be a good guy that would give anything, like they always the cliche of giving his shirt off his back. Seemed like that type of dude. He just needed more love in his life, and to take care of himself a little bit more. But we lost a couple of legends, man. In the last couple of weeks. Shock G, what I'm saying? Same thing. We don't know. They keep telling us drugs with all our people, but it is what it is, man. We gotta move further, man, and just always know this is one life that nobody has the puzzle to, all the pieces. That you just gotta move further, and I guess dream. Try to work hard on whatever it is you dream and have goals, try to do what you can do while you out here because you ain't promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So cherish your days. You shouldn't be cherishing your days trying to snake nobody or trying to outdo anybody that's trying to rock with you as long as you know them. Or if you just met them, you should be trying to shank or try to somebody that has done nothing but can show you to make you a better person. You have to respect that as much as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? In these new days, everybody's still out here chasing material things like they haven't seen and known better. That material things mean nothing in the life we live, except if you want to, you just that Hollywood out there just to lose your life in another mental capacity that you can't afford. Yeah. So it's one of them nights I came through, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna run through it like that and go pushing it. Give shout out to my man B-Lo. Shout out to my man Bean. Shout out to my man Friendly Extortion. Please just sub his channel. Peace of Jamie. Thank you for coming out here. Shout out to Mister and Cakes from Mario Marriage and Marijuana. Please subscribe to their channel. And for now we'll be out, man, because nobody, like I said, it was open panel. Nobody's coming up here to really kick it with me. So I'm not going to be up here all night, you know what I'm saying, just coming up and rambling on back and forth about anything. I had something to talk about too, but I wanted to do it with the panel and shit like that. But like I said, nobody came through. It is what it is. So I get back to it after hopefully if everything goes well. We got King in New Jersey on interview tomorrow night at 11 o'clock or 10:30. After his interview, I'll continue to go live. After his interview, I'll stop it and then go live. And then, da-dun, 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 and then, I say, got to get it right, baby. And then until then, man, real talk. And then, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace. Take care of yourself. 100 history. We out.